Hi everybody, it's John Davin for FindingHelpers.com, and I just want to give you a quick synopsis of how this program can help you, whether you are somebody who needs help or if you're the person who is offering help. If the person who is needing help, what the site does is gives you a directory of people who can help you with just about any topic, whether you need help building a website, maybe you want to learn how to do a webinar, maybe you need help with your math, maybe you need help with creating a resume or reviewing your resume, or maybe even need help, quite honestly, with as crazy as things are right now with the coronavirus, maybe you need help interviewing. So all of these things can be done through the internet, through this technology. So what you would do is you would go ahead and find the person who's going to help you, then you would scroll down to their page where it says call now. If they're active, it will actually allow you to call them, and once you call them, the phone is going to ring so that they can answer it, and then they can do a camera-to-camera conversation with you, or training, or tutoring, or coaching, whatever it is that they do. And then if they answer it with the computer, then they can actually share the camera again, and they can share their website so that you can learn whatever it is that they are trying to teach you. So for example, if you need help with setting up a website, or maybe you're having problems with a WordPress website, you can actually log in, and you will actually be able to see that person and what they're doing to go ahead and fix it. If you're needing to learn how to play the piano, they can move their camera to point at the piano and them playing and their instructions, so that's how you'd learn that way. So with this offer, if you are the person who is actually the helper, then you have to log in to the right side of the screen here, and you can see I'm the Web Tools guy, and you can see that I'm actually logged in, and it says, do I want to accept calls? Yes. And so that's why you see this down here online, that I'm ready to accept calls. Now, I had to go in and say, how much do I want to charge? Do I want to charge, let's say, $1 a minute? That's $60 an hour. If I wanted to charge half of that, 50 cents a minute, then it's going to be $30 an hour. If I want to charge even less than that, I can certainly do that without any problem. And the thing to keep in mind is, some people want to be making $1, $2 an hour. You can charge quite a bit more than that for this program. I'm sorry, per minute. You can charge quite a bit more than that if you want, and you could charge $6 an hour if you like as well, about a dime a minute. Because the thing you got to remember is, hey, we're all trying to help each other. This is a difficult time, and if you can make $6, $10 an hour, and you've got 4 or 5 people in the room right now, then you're making good money, and it's okay. So right now, what I can do is just tell you that this is an exciting technology, and I want to show you real quick how you use it. And the bottom line to this is that you can share your desktop, you can share your camera, you're obviously able to have a conversation, and you can record it as well. Now, as I teach you, whatever I'm teaching you, or how any other helper teaches you, the money is paid to them by the minute. So if you log in and you're online for 15 minutes and it's $1 a minute, that's $15. Real easy math, right? If you're online for an hour at $1 an hour, it's $60. And that money, again, is put into their account so that they can spend it, which is really, really a huge benefit to people who are at home right now, who have a skill set that they need to share and they need to earn extra income. It's awesome. It really is. So another thing I wanted to show you is the FindingHelpers.com website. And I want to show you real quick how you can get information from people who can help you, and then how you can meet with them in that room. So the first thing I'm going to do is say, let's just, for example, say you needed help giving a webinar. So you could type in the topic, webinar, and you could type in the city or zip code, whatever you want. But I'm just going to do webinars and see if there's anybody who can help me with a webinar. And once I do that, I can see that, yes, John Davin, the Web Tools guy, can help me. So what I'm going to do is view his listing, and then I'm going to scroll down to where I can read reviews, and I can read his blog articles, and I can find out when he has the next webinar, look at jobs that he has. I can look at anything that he sells and goes and buy that, or I can click on the specialties, and I'm going to say that I want help with a webinar. So I type in John edavin@gmail.com for my email address. I better put last name in there. And then I'm going to say where I'm from, and then I'm going to say, please call me about webinars and how to build them. Click on the I'm not a robot and check this out. When I click on submit, this is going to send a request for that person to call me. Then it's also going to go ahead and send me to a website where he has a checklist on how to give a webinar. And that's one of the things I'm trying to get most people to do, is to give away a free checklist if they are a member of Finding Helpers, so that people can not only get help from them there and get a checklist. This is my checklist on how to give a webinar, sort of explain what a webinar is, and then I go through a one-page checklist of every step that you need to take to give a webinar. And you put a check mark here by each item as you're done. And then you go here to the iSlick.com Web Tools Guy page, iSlick.com/Web Tools Guy, and then you can call him. Just click on the call now. And this is good for everybody because you don't have to travel, you don't have to risk getting sick from a coronavirus or anything else. It's very safe. I mean, especially for people who are tutoring and things like that. They can, the student can be at home with the parents, and the person who's doing the tutoring doesn't have to leave their house as well. It just makes it very, very simple. And the neat thing about this is that the findinghelpers.com site, we want to be so that you can look to see who's online right now. You don't have to schedule anything. It's right now. You can get the help you need at findinghelpers.com. Please visit today.